Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a great fall break. And since we haven't had a chance to set up a Zoom call, I thought I would uh, give you guys a video that goes over some of the upcoming assignments, just in case you had any questions or concerns. Maybe I'll answer those questions and concerns in this video. And if you still have questions or concerns, you can always just send me an email, but I thought we would kind of have a short video here, kind of going over some of the upcoming assignments. So let's get up our um, schedule grid. So looking at the schedule grid here, you can see that we just had a couple assignments that were due last evening, journal number 9 and essay 3 process grade number 3. On tomorrow night, you have essay 3 process grade number 4. That is your knowledge bias research sheet. I did with my on-campus class here at Crossville. I did a sample sheet of this. We kind of didn't fill it completely out, but you can see here, this is a topic that is about the last of the topics from the topic sheet. It's about Hollywood film franchises. It's six different categories. So there's 30 with five places in each category. There's 30 potential things to fill out. You need to fill out 25 of them. And they're kind of in different categories here. What I know is factual information about your topic, things that you know about your topic, facts that can't be disputed. That is what you put in that category. It doesn't have to be real specific here. The more specific you can make it, great, but it doesn't have to be extremely specific. Like you don't have to get into actual numbers. Kind of just allude to them. Um, the second category is what I believe. These are your opinions about your topic, not necessarily things that are proven, but just what you go into writing your essay about and the things that you believe to be true. Next, you have what I need to learn. This is information that exists that you need to learn about your topic that, you're maybe still, doing research, still reading through those articles that you found for your anti-bibliography. This is stuff that you might find in them that you think you're going to be able to know more about your topic. The fourth section is what the other side argues. This is the opinions of the other side of the argument. You're taking a research topic, you're taking a stance on that topic. Imagine someone who disagrees with you and what their opinions are. The next category is, I think, a very interesting one that can be helpful for you when you think about your topic is what would make the other side correct? It may not be things that can be proven now or if ever, but this is information that if proves to be true, then you would be wrong and the other side would be right. This is kind of a way we all have our biases. Those are fine to bring to a research argumentative essay. But this just kind of makes you alert to your biases where you got to, if you don't know what would make the other side correct, maybe you're a little too biased on your topic. So think about what would make the other side correct. And then finally, what additional information is needed? This is information that may not even exist, but if you did have a hold of that specific information, which might be something that might exist in the future, or even in some alternative dimension or something, if certain choices were made. And so this is something for you to think about what would be information that would be ideal to have. It may not be attainable, but it's the ideal information you would like to have about your topic. So you've got six different categories here. Fill out at least three in each of the six categories, but do 25 items total, different statements in each category here. And I've got 10 or 12 in my example here. So this would only be halfway done, but I just wanted to kind of show you that. Um, then if you will look at also, I have your in your essay 3 assignment sheet. You can see the upcoming assignments. I don't know what I will have time to get a sample done of these. I will try to make samples if possible, but you do have here the descriptions of upcoming assignments, and I'll be making these drop boxes here in the next couple of days. For Monday, you have your source summary analysis. That is taking one of the items, not the podcast, but one of the other items from your anti-bibliography. And here you're going to write a more detailed summary and analysis of that source. Your anti-bibliography, you did annotations that were, about 75 words. With this, you're taking one of those sources and you're doing a 400 to 500 word essay where you're breaking down. This is what this source argues. Here's their evidence. You're getting more detailed about the source that you're using. It's kind of a way for me to see that you understand what the source is is arguing and if you're understanding the information. So this can be about any of your sources other than the podcast. You've already kind of done a reaction to the podcast. Here you're doing a deeper analysis of one of your sources. So just take one of your sources that you found for SA2 and go back, read it thoroughly, find its central argument, find out what claims it makes, find out what proof it offers for its claims and argument. So you're doing kind of a deep analysis of the source. You're also going to need to point out some strengths and weaknesses that that source might have. So you're doing a deep analysis of it. And that will be due on Monday, October 27th. And so that is an upcoming assignment. Also, next week on Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 29th, you'll have an outline of your essay 3 that is due, where you're planning your essay 3 and how you're going to write it. So I just wanted to kind of go over those things, give you kind of a brief preview of what's coming up. Let me know if you have any questions still, but I thought this would be I thought maybe I could address some of your questions and looking over upcoming assignments, kind of clarifying what things mean. So hope you have a great week, and hopefully I will have a chance to Zoom live with you here in the near future. So have a good rest of your week. Goodbye.